worked out great. That there was one day that I think Brian was on. He had the Echo link up between there and here. He had the D-Star link up between there and here. And we were on this frequency, and we were texting. So we made sure we kept in contact. Go ahead.
What I'm going to do is talk about how to set the transceiver up, the TS450S, into a basic mode of operation so it can be used as a mobile or just a basic radio like any other type of radio for home use, or just a basic amateur operator that wants to set the radio up so that he doesn't go through or accidentally touch any of the other feature controls here. The radio looks a little overcoming at first, but this is a pretty nice radio, and I'll show you some features here of it. First of all, let's get this thing into its basic operation, okay? Now, this is a menu-driven operation using the front panel enter keys here. What we're going to do is press the number 2 key and simultaneously turn the power on. Okay, now the transceiver is on, and you can turn it up, turn it down. Now, what this did is that this took all the other keys or all the features of the radio and turned them back into a basic radio. And let me explain the features of this radio. Some of the basic features. Right here we got the on-off power switch, which remains still the same. This is a hard switch. It's not a soft switch. It's actually hard, and you can hear it click when you turn the power on and off. The Vox, voice operated transmit, and off. So it's in the off position, it's in the out position, as you can see little push buttons here. Okay, we have the attenuator, which will drop the received signal down 20 dB. You can see the S meter moving there. We'll push that in, and that drops the static off about 20 decibels. It's off too. Okay, so we'll turn it back on. You can see the S meter move here. The next switch is the send receive switch. Send is in, receive is out. Be careful when you turn the radio on that this is not in the send position, or you'll be in the transmit mode. Another thing here is we have auto and through. This means auto tuner and straight through the tuner, the automatic tuner, which is built inside the radio. Okay? These controls right here. Okay. Now we have the basic controls over here that we're going to look at. Is that we have the memory channel, min and VHF channel. We can change the frequency by moving this. You can see it move up, move it down. Okay, we can also the memory is displayed, and we can change the memory number when we are in the memory with this switch. Okay, this stays the same. The notch filter, which is the audio notch filter, and the squelch control are basic operation. The audio frequency up down gain, or audio gain, and RF gain controls are the same. Yeah, move them up. Alright, you can, and back down so you can listen to me, and what I'll do is move the RF gain. Watch the S meter, goes into the red. Counterclockwise is all the way down or out. Clockwise is all the way down or out. Okay, so you want a clockwise position. I made a mistake there. And up clockwise position moves the audio up and down, just like a regular RF frequency on any other type of radio. Okay. Okay. The next one, that these 4 knobs down here, which control the transmit. You got the mic gain. You got the power. This thing can be set to a maximum power. You don't transmit at full 100 watts by setting this gain control. This is the limit. This is like a limit on the amount of power that you put out, so you can have a QRP low power 10 watt station with this radio. And the carrier. The carrier is the amount of wattage you have out on the transmit. And delay, this is basically for CW work. Okay. The next one is that you have noise blanker off, or noise blanker number 1, which is mostly ignition noise. Okay, this has 2 noise blanker settings, 1 and 2. First one is for ignition noise. The second one is for longer delay, like static from electrical storm. Okay, we got the up-down key. It goes up, which changes the frequency band in the amateur radio. We'll go back to 20 meters, and then down again as you can go down. Go back to 20 meters again. Okay, we got the MU key here. The MU key, I'll have to look that one up. Memory, okay, memory VFO. Memory VFO changes it from memory to VFO. Let's see we can do that. Hit that, we go to memory, and then we can change the memory channel here. This has 0 to 99 or 100 different channels that can go into memory. Okay, we're going to go back to VFO. Press that again. We're back to VFO. Okay, the next is a tuning dial. This is your tuning dial. Okay, you can either go forward or down or up with this. And then we have the voice key. The voice key is if this radio had an optional synthesizer. It doesn't have. It's just a little fancy thing you can put in. It announces the frequency for you or the control that you have set on. So this is one of the basic operations of this radio, and a frequency lock. This locks the frequency. So if you're on a channel that you're talking on, I use this so I don't accidentally get off channel just a little bit or anything like that. So when I get on a QSO, what I'll do is to press the lock frequency, and then if I get right at like 240, 14240, come into it, and then press the lock frequency, and when it locks the tuner here, and then that makes it so I don't accidentally turn the frequency. Okay, so this is your basic operation. To get back to the simple operation, I mean the full featured operation on the radio, press power and then press 1 simultaneously. So turn the radio on by pressing 1 at the same time. So I'll turn the radio off, press the 1 key, press it on, and it's back to its full features. Okay, I forgot to mention that the mode switch, FM, AM, CW, FSK, and LSB and USB is also functioned in the basic mode. Okay, so when you want to set this thing up, basic mode operation, turn the machine off or turn the transceiver off, press the 2 key, turn it on. Now you're in basic mode. Notice that the key, that the filters don't change. They're the same. To say that it's in basic mode, turn the power off, turn it on, and then again that you should be able to change, and notice that you change these filter settings. Okay, so through you're bypassing the 8.83 IF, second IF. The second IF is 45 kilohertz. It's 12K through. 8.83, and I'll go through that a little bit later. So just to say again, basic operation, power the radio off. Number 2, power it back on, and notice that you can't change, or any of the push buttons will not work. You cannot enter any of the channels now. You're just in basic operation or basic mode of the radio, which helps if you're in mobile